I don't really make a lot of beats, but I produce sometimes in a more traditional sense, where I'll bring all the pieces together. I'll hear a dope beat, I'll get a nice singer for the hook, you know what I mean? Somebody could be a beat maker, not a producer. They just might make a beat and just send it out, and then somebody else really putting that together. People forget what producing is. It's not just making a beat.
Y'all sound sweet like a harp while I'm sharp like harpoons, bang tunes with all of my goons, so give me room. The industry is full of grimy fools and buffoons. The same, nothing subliminal was saying that.
Peace world, this is Dr. Walter, 73 to Infinity, and tonight we're gonna be chopping it up with my brother J-Ronin. This entrepreneur, DJ, and radio host is more than what you think he is. It is for that reason and more, hip-hop is all elements.
We're about to enter into the messy man cave. Don't get too much of the mess. It's a fucking mess, bro.
Instead of the regular flim flam played up in the jam. Your money, your cars, your flossing, you fool, you frontin'.
Okay, what's up, everybody? DJ J-Ronin. In case you didn't already know that, I'm here with Dr. Walter, 73 till infinity.
So, tell me real quickly, how do you see hip-hop being spiritual?
Man, why you gotta start with these deep-ass questions, man? Damn! Okay, well, making music in itself is a therapeutic thing, and people put their soul and their energy into their music. So, depending on what you're talking about in your music, you can influence people's vibes and moods. So you're putting your spirit out there through music.
Tell us, we're about to head out to the spot, grab something to eat. Where we headed?
Oh, we're going to Gino's Trattoria. That's my people's right there. Shout out to Gino. Be eating his pizza for a long, long time. You know what I mean? You can get an Italian restaurant where you can go get some good chicken, some pasta, some good salad. We're going to get it in, man.
Dark nights turn to project fights, flashing lights, a drunk fiend trying to...
You were a Jewish brother in Brooklyn. How did the hip-hop intersect into your world?
I'm one of the few white kids on the block. I grew up around mostly black and Latino people. So, going to school, going to the store, hanging out on the block, people chilling on the stoop with the boombox, playing different records. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Flow puts together the art, embrace even and these chicks like some badass kids. I stay beating. I'm organized.
What's the role of the DJ?
The role of the DJ, if you in the club, rock the party. You know what I mean? If you rocking with an artist, rock that show, keep the artist going. You might get in the jam, that's the J shit like I am. I get on the mic, I hold artists down. I do call and response, I hype the crowd up. You can do that in a party or a performance. If you want a radio show, it depends on the format of a radio show. Sometimes I might just be playing new stuff, exclusive stuff. Sometimes I'm playing, top 40, just trying to liven your day up with some joints you already know.
Y'all keeping it underground. Y'all are still keeping it street level with the mixtapes. And we understand that Apple, Tidal, MCs got laptops now. Everybody can be a producer. What are the strengths and weaknesses that come with doing what you do?
Well, everybody thinks they can make beats. They have a computer, they have Fruity Loops or Logic or Reason or whatever. It's still, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you use. It matters what it sounds like. As long as it sounds dope, at the end of the day, I don't care what you use. You know what I mean? It's just gotta be dope. There's a lot of dope artists coming up right now.
My baby, young brothers coming up with the world at our feet. We dealing in this game, trying to hear y'all speak.
I was telling a bunch of other DJs and producers and guys who do things behind the scenes, we all need to grab up young talent and educate them with the culture. You know what I mean?
And what advice would you give to
young people particularly who are trying to follow your footsteps with this DJ game, with this entrepreneur game, with this mixtape, whatever, what advice?
Again,
giving
your network is your net worth. You got to know a lot of people. You got to get out there. You got to go to a lot of events. People, a lot of these young kids, they're on social media, they're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, and Periscope, and Snapchat. They're not going out enough. They're not. You need to be a part of the culture physically. Study the game. Study what you're trying to do, you know, and be professional about it. You know, don't try to half-ass. You know, people think, oh, I can just jump in the music game. No, know what you're doing, man. You know.
Yo, this is Dr. Walter of 73 to Infinity. Shout out to All Elements. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to all the DJs that are doing beautiful things. We out here.